is Bethany.
Hi.
Bethany Cosentino from the Best Coast.
Yay.
And if you, for those of you who don't know, amazing musician.
Thank you.
Talented songwriter and guitarist. And I'm so honored that you've come to see me.
I'm so honored that you're my doctor now.
Oh, you're
the best.
sweet. Thank you. I feel like you have such a natural and honest vibe, and that really speaks to me and my followers, I'm sure, and your followers love you, and they trust everything you say.
Yeah.
So we've had great conversations this year about how it's okay to fix your face, right?
Yeah.
What's your philosophy on that?
Well, before, as you know, I've talked to you about this before. Before I started seeing you, I was sort of freaked out by this whole world of maintaining beauty, because there was this stigma behind it that I felt like it was either I was gonna do too much, or it was does this suddenly mean that I'm not natural? I don't know. It was a whole thing that I had in my head. And then when I started seeing Dr. K and just asking questions and talking to you, it sort of became a thing where I realized that there's nothing wrong with this, and that everybody is able to sort of make their own judgment and decisions on whether it works for them or it doesn't, or what specific treatments work. And the reason I love you so much is because you're so transparent about all of it.
I try to be.
You answer every question.
I really like to be transparent, because I think that you need to approach your face as a matter of maintenance. And we are all living such long lifespans now. Women are going to live to be 90. Most men will live to be at least 85. If you want to look good and feel good, you have to do some maintenance. How can you drive a car for 90 years and not put any effort into it? And like your dentist says, you don't have to floss all your teeth, just the ones you want to keep. It's the same way with your face. You don't have to take care of any of your face, but just the features you want to preserve. So I think if you don't put effort into it, Mother Nature does wear you down with time and gravity and changes of the fat pads, changing the volumes, redistributing. So it's really natural to want to look good.
Yeah.
But it's important to do things gradually so that you can look good long term.
And I think it's also about learning to do those things for yourself and not for a societal norm.
Yes.
That's sort of the way that I approach it. Doing these fillers and micro needling and all of this stuff makes me feel really good and confident, and I do it for myself, not for anybody else. And
that's
you
right.
know,
She's
I just
doing it for herself. All you haters that are gonna comment below.
I think that's a big part of it, is doing things that make you feel good and taking care of yourself for yourself. And so that's why I show up, because I want to feel good about myself, and Dr. K helps me do that.
You're so sweet. And I love that you're transparent. You tell your fans about it, because I have plenty of clients that come in and they want to talk about my hand lotion and my face creams and the other products that we have here, and they don't want to be honest about, yes, I'm doing Botox, yes, I'm doing lip fillers, and they're just displaying this image on Instagram of beauty that's unearthly and so exquisite, and then making other young girls feel like it's something that everybody has.
You're just supposed to look that way.
Yeah, you roll out of bed with that face every day, when actually you've put a lot of time, effort, money, and injections into that. So I have 3 daughters, so I want my daughters to grow up being super natural and healthy, and not being obsessed with their looks, but at the same time taking care of themselves. So I think that's so important that we are reaching out to this Instagram generation. All of your followers are 20 to 30 somethings, and mine too. And I want to teach them the right way to look at beauty. Yes, do something to have your confidence. Don't forget your brain, because otherwise you're just going to be empty-headed.
Yeah.
You won't go far. Your looks will wear out.
Yeah.
But also just remember that everything you see out there is a photoshopped image, mostly. Nobody has a perfect Instagram face.
Yeah.
And frankly, I'm sorry to say, all my makeup artist friends, but I'm a little tired of the pressure to have flawless 4-hour makeup every day. Just these makeup artists are sort of pushing the limit on how much war paint do you need to put on every day.
Yeah.
I mean, I want people to have great skin and do a little touch of accenting, but I don't know about you. But.
Yeah, I mean, and that's part of, for me too, I feel why I like to come see you and talk to you about certain products or certain fillers or things that will help, because I don't always want to have to wear a bunch of makeup.
Me neither.
The under eye thing is the best, because when I need to get them done today.
Filler.
But the under eye filler is the best, because I'm Italian. I have like hereditary, like just dark circles under my eyes. I always have. I feel like I had them when I was like a kid.
Yeah.
And then when you started filling them, I started to just feel like I didn't have to put on under eye concealer, and I could go out and sort of be like, okay, I have like a little like, you know, tinted, I use your tinted sunscreen, which I love because that sort of just does like a quick like gloss over the face.
That's amazing, like a layer of just pretty
and
softness.
you just look like you've slept. And like as a musician with my schedule, like especially on tour, I also got really sick on tour, and Dr. K like got me medicine and like helped me totally get better. So she doubled. Yeah.
She Snapchatted like, I'm so sick.
And she was like, do you need my help? I was like, yes. So not only does she help my skin, but she saved my life on tour.
Well, anytime.
But
I'm gonna come see you in concert one day.
I know you do.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it's like my lifestyle is very like hectic and crazy, and when I'm on the road, I like don't sleep a lot. So when I have these things done, it just sort of like it allows my job to be easier because I can wake up and just sort of be like, okay, I look more fresh-faced than I would if I was just cruising at this at my own speed, you know?
That's right. Well, I think it's a really important point, like to be makeup free and to be confident is critical. And like the right skincare at the right age, you know, don't invest a ton of money in Sephora and Nordstrom products because I'm sorry to say, but they're like 2% active ingredients. And you're definitely going to get better results when you use physician-grade products. Yeah. So I think that's like a good message for your followers and people that are like, you're breaking out a lot. Like, sure, learn how to put makeup on, but please, can you fix the underlying problem and not cover it? And same thing with your facial aging. Like if you have the hollows, we can treat that today. Probably we're going to do a little touch of filler for the cheeks to give you a little lift. And a little bit in the jawline. So those are the normal aging patterns. I think in your 20s to 30s, the under eye skin thins and the cheek pad falls. And then when we notice a separation between the pretty cheekbone and the pad right here, that's a perfect time to do a little touch of cheek lifting filler, followed by, if you're looking jowly, we do a jawline filler, and that tightens everything up. And then I really think with these fillers, we have the power to make people look good well into their 60s before you have to even think about a facelift. Yeah. Yeah, and I want my patients to look good and feel good. Nobody really wants a ton of downtime these days. So I'm a surgeon, but I'm shooting myself in the foot.
Well, everyone lives such busy lives. It's good to be able to do something and then just be like, okay, I can go run my errands like right immediately after, you know.
Exactly. And what do you think of microneedling?
I'm obsessed with microneedling. I've only done it once, but I just remember you did it, and then the following day I woke up and my skin looked like I was a teenager again. Like it was so glowy. Fun? I have a lot of hyperpigmentation from hormonal acne, and it really helped to fade that. And I know that you told me like you kind of have to keep doing it. Yes. And so I like haven't done it in a while, so I'm like fully obsessed with doing it again.
Today, let's do it today.
I know I want to. I like have been thinking about it so much, and it's something that I've been telling a lot of my friends and followers about. Like when they ask, like, how did you like that? I'm like, oh, well, it totally made me feel like my skin was like brand new the following day. It's kind of like
reborn. Honestly, like not to be too dramatic, but the little small openings in the surface of the skin allows all those products to go and penetrate deep, and you get the stem cell growth factors. So you literally turn on new production of proteins and collagens that have been dormant for a long time. Yeah. And like that dullness kind of transforms. And I think you should not do facials. You should put your money into microneedling.
I agree.
Yeah. It's
I totally agree.
Facial.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm so excited to do that for you today.
Yay.
All right. Thank you. Well, thanks for coming on. Everybody, please go follow Bethany Cosentino at the Best Coast. And if you liked our video, be sure to like it below. Any comments or questions below.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. She's teaching me the ropes.
And subscribe.
That's right. And follow me on Instagram at Beauty by Dr. K. Thanks.